Welcome back. I'm Curtis Smith. John Carney in Albuquerque has been showing us how he grows a lot of tomatoes each spring. And he's got a very interesting system. We've gone in overview over what he does. But John, we want to look in detail at some of the things you've done, including this light system you've got here. This is very interesting.
Well, the light system is very simple. It's just simply shop lights that you can buy at any hardware store and a package of shelving. And in our case, we use plastic. Once you assemble that, you have the opportunity to take care of 8 trays of bedding plants. And the shop lights are very inexpensive. The fixtures cost about $7. The lights about $2 to $3 a piece.
I notice you've got 2 different kinds of light in here.
Yes, we have just the cool light, the normal white light that cost about 97 cents, and the warm lights, yeah, which cost several dollars. And they last a long time because you don't use those but 2 or 3 weeks as you're raising plants.
And then you put them out of the way.
They just, yeah, and they can be in the garage like ours are and do not take up any room in the house.
Okay, and then from there they go out to the cold frame.
They go out to the cold frame, right.
And this is what you say is your favorite style of your cold frames. You've got several kinds of cold frame, but you like this one.
Well, we like this one because it's simple and inexpensive and can be easily stored away when you're not using it. It has 24 of these concrete blocks placed like this and 2 pieces of top, which made a corrugated material very easy to build.
Your others have 1 top, and that looks like this is a better way.
Yeah. This is very easy to handle, and so you only use this about 3 or 4 weeks, and once you're through, you can stack the blocks in the corner of the yard and put these 2 tops in the garage, and you're through with them.
Out of the way. And you've got a lot of plants started. You're in your garden right now, but now you get your garden back when you store this away.
Right, and you need a board here to raise the front of these in so that there will be some ventilation.
That's important because the sun's shining in here. It will get pretty hot in the day.
Right.
And you've got a thermometer system you're using to monitor the temperatures, don't you?
Yeah, we've been measuring the temperature and seeing what the temperature is inside the frame and outside the frame, and they're right over
in
here.
One of the other cold frames. Let's go take a look at that.
Okay.
Well, this looks like a very interesting thermometer. This is an electronic thermometer.
Yes, it measures the temperature inside the cold frame and outside the cold frame. And in these warm days, the temperatures have been pretty much the same until about 10 or 11 o'clock, and then it begins to get warmer here than it is outside on the thermometer. It gets about 90 in these afternoons, whereas that's about 10 or 12 degrees greater than what it gets on the outside here.
And you can also tell what happened during the night, too.
Yes, we have this records the minimum temperatures of both inside and out, and I'll punch that now. And you'll see how it was this morning. It was 49.8 inside, 49.8 outside, 50.5 inside. So these cold frames don't give us much protection against the cold weather. They do give us a lot of hot weather.
And they help the plants grow fast. So this is something people need to be aware of with this type of cold frame. There are other kinds that will heat up better and just keep the heat through the night. But this is not the purpose here.
No, this one doesn't do that.
Okay, and then you've got something else that's really unique. You've got a little starter cage. Build a little greenhouse around your plants when you first start them. Let's take a look at that.
Okay.
Well, John, I see you've got some pits out here in your garden area. It's kind of shallow depressions.
Well, these are where we plant our tomatoes. Instead of digging the whole yard up, we have individual holes about 16 inches in diameter and about 18 inches deep. And we put real good soil and fertilizer in there to start with. One of the things that we found that helps a lot is when we plant our tomato in there, we put a cage over it, which is made of welded wire, 24 inches in length. The plastic is 18 inches. We put that on there and let the tomato grow for about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Keeps it a little warmer, keeps the wind off. It grows them faster.
The tomatoes really seem to thrive with this. Also, the plastic keeps insects away, like leafhopper and so forth.
So that could help reduce some of the curly top problems, which are so common these days.
At least for several weeks. Once we are ready to install our bigger cage, saying this is an indeterminate tomato and it has a big cage like this, we set this over it like this and then put the stakes in to hold it in place. Then we reach down and lift up this cage like this, And so the plant isn't disturbed by changing from the little cage to the big cage.
Yeah, so you don't have to try and fit it in when you put this on.
Right.
If you take that off first, you're going to have a lot more trouble. So that's a smart way to do
It
it.
seems to work good for us.
Very good. Well, this is an interesting system of growing a lot of tomato plants and then taking those that you keep for yourself and put them out here. John, thank you very much.
You know, enjoyed it.